Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're back with another NFL weekly predictions. Today, we're gonna predict the Week 5 NFL's week. Oh wow, I messed up that in the intro. We're predicting Week 5 games on the NFL season. We're on Week 5 already, y'all. Wow, but Week 4, guys, was an electric week for me. I went 13-2. What? If you do that math correctly, that's 15. We'll talk about why I should be 14-2, not 13-2, and why my record now deletes a game because of one little thing you guys said. I didn't even should. When we get there, we're about to get there. Now we're gonna review this super week. I just drained now all because of one game. But yeah, we had a really good week, and this is my best week so far of the season. Absolutely spectacular week I had here. And I should be 45-19 or 44-20 in the overall record right now. I'm not gonna lie with you. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm 88.4% accurate right now. So when I pick something, I already know. So alright, let's review this week 4 and week 4 review week 4 and then let's go on for week 5 predictions. So let's review this real quick. So on Thursday night I was correct. It was a close game, as I said. The Seahawks barely won against the Cardinals. It was actually going to be a blowout, but the Cardinals tried to come back, but it didn't work. The Seattle Seahawks pulled the win. I said it'll be a touchdown or field goal, but wow, it's a field goal. All right, so I got that pick right, and then the 1 o'clock games, yeah, that game I saw people saying the Vikings were gonna win. Oh my gosh, did I tell y'all the Vikings are not gonna put 30 or 40 on them? I knew it was gonna happen. And you know what? The Steelers actually forced turnovers. Actually, got interceptions. Like I told you, the Steelers were gonna win that game. Y'all didn't. Y'all were saying the Vikings. I knew the Steelers were gonna win this game. I just trusted the Steelers more. Like people were saying the Vikings. Yo, this is the Bengals, bro. The Bengals are bad now. Well, Joe Burrow, they don't got a team, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like I don't know what the Vikings were right, bro. Yeah, I got the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers just. Alright. Yeah, I had it. Then we had the Browns. Yeah, I knew the line. Oh, I didn't know the Lions were gonna. Well, actually, let's be honest. It's supposed to happen. I ain't gonna lie. The Browns. That also fluke. What was it? Well, the Browns for the Browns, but I don't know about the Packers. We'll talk about the Packers now. Then we have the Chargers and Giants. This is a massive upset that I didn't even see coming. The Giants pulled their first win of the season against the Chargers. Wow. That's crazy. Not, I guess I can be happy about that because the Dolphins do go against them. That's crazy. I got that pick wrong, but I'm not gonna be mad about it because I also got the Commanders pick wrong. So you already know I'm not gonna go through what I just said. I said I didn't know the Commanders were actually bad about JD5. Apparently JD5 is gonna play in week 5. Commanders. Let me tell you something. You guys, I'm gonna give you a pass on the 2-2. But you guys better come back when everybody's healthy, bro. I'm not kidding. I said I was gonna be chill about every pick. I'm gonna say everything's gonna be close now, bro. Don't worry about what I said last week about the Commanders and Falcons game. That does not matter, because I was confident and you know, let's not talk about it. Then we have the Patriots destroying the Panthers. I said the Patriots were gonna close. I didn't think it would be blowout. Patriots beat a good team, and I got you. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'll sit here and say I'm wrong, but you gotta beat the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night. Alright. Yeah, I spoiled one game. If you know the schedule now, yeah. Go beat the Bills. Then I talk. We talk. We talk Patriots. That's a good win, but we talk. We talk about that now. We'll see in week 5 if you're actually good. Then the Eagles. See, that's why I didn't pick the Buccaneers because I knew it was gonna happen. I just knew it. I'm not picked against the Eagles until the Eagles lose. That's what I'm just gonna do. So you already know what I'm gonna do. You know how that is. And the Texans shutting out the Titans. Wow, that Texans defense is nice, and the Titans are probably the Titans. The Tennessee Titans is the worst team in the NFL. Not even the Saints, bro. It's actually the Titans. Cam Newton. It's not even Cam Ward anymore, bro. It's a team, bro. I told you. It's a team. Then we have the Saints and Bills. I expected the Bills barely beat it's not even a Bill. Yeah, the Bills, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Bills. Y'all gonna lose the game. Wait until y'all see. I don't even know how y'all didn't blow them out. Then the Colts. Hey, Colts. It finally happened. Y'all took a girl. But I don't see the Colts, slowing down. But finally, a team. Yeah, they had a good fight, but I saw the Rams winning that game. And then the Jaguars finally take down that Niners team that didn't deserve to win 3 in a row to start the season. Like 3-0. Like how the Niners were 3-0. Well, finally they actually lose. Jaguars are 3-1, so surprising, but I'll give the Jaguars have the players. They're good. They're a good team. Then the Chiefs blew out the Ravens. Oh my goodness. I called that one. Oh my god, I'm happy I called. You see all these picks I got right? Hey, I'm not even telling you how much I got right. I literally never took so long for reviews. And then we have the Bears barely beating the Raiders, but I got that right in this game. There's nothing to talk about. Guys, we finally witnessed a tie. A tie. Yo, NFL, can you get rid of that? That is just putting an extra record to the records for no reason. That is so. That I picked the Packers to win that game. They tied. So everybody loses here. So boring. Whatever, bro. I'm not gonna talk about it, bro. Then my Dolphins win the game. I was at the game, y'all. If you saw my short, I was at the game. My Dolphins beat the bad Jets. Phins up. You know what, Tua? You didn't throw a pick today. You didn't throw a pick. I'm gonna wear the jersey for the rest of the day. The jersey I was actually wearing at the game, so yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Tua. I know we're in the rival jerseys, but I don't like the rival jerseys. I'm not gonna lie with you. I know the rival jerseys locked in. The black jerseys is the reason we won. And then, yeah, this game, yeah, the Broncos obviously won. So yeah, this week 5. You can tell I did pretty well. I called a lot of picks, and I didn't call some picks. But yeah, stop with the 5-minute review. It's the longest review I've ever reviewed for a week. But if you do this good, you gotta review it good. Alright, let's do the week 5 predictions to stop wasting time. And some teams are on bye weeks now, so the bye weeks start now. I don't know which teams have the bye week. I think the Packers have the bye week, so they should need that bye week because they're falling off. They started so well and they fell off. That's not good, bro. They lost and tied. That's just one of the worst ways to just come back with a Super 2-0 start. Alright, so let's do this week 5 predictions real quick. And let's start with Thursday Night Football. We got the LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. They're both 3-1. And the Rams are at home. This pick is kind of obvious already. I'm going to have the Rams win this game. I'm not going to hold you. The Rams are going to... I'm not going to lie with you. I don't want to say a blowout. But I feel like they're going to win this in a dominant fashion. The Rams are going to win this in dominant fashion. And the Niners are going to finally get exposed of not being, they're pretenders. They think they're good, but they're pretenders. I don't see the Niners being that great. They don't have they're injured. They're just not healthy enough. I know Brock Purdy was playing, but they don't got the tight end. Christian McCaffrey is limited, so it's just weird. I will have the Rams winning this game. The Rams are just the better team all around the roster, and yeah. I think they're gonna win this Thursday night dominantly. They're the better team. That just show me they're the better. Yeah, the Rams are just good. The Rams only lost to the defensive Super Bowl champion so far, so I definitely got the Rams winning this game. It's a division rival game, but it could be close. But might be a dominating win for the Rams. I got the Rams winning this game. Then we got the 1:00 games. Well, actually, the Sunday games. I think it's another international game. Yes, it's another international game. So, yep. Now we're gonna have international games for probably a few weeks now. Alright, another international game is probably in London. Yeah, it's in London. I could be wrong, but this is in London, right? Yeah, right. The Minnesota Vikings. Oh my God, international defense. You guys stayed in Europe for a while, and then he came back to the United States. They stayed in Europe. The Vikings. Oh, the Minnesota Vikings are the Cleveland Browns in international football on London. 9 o'clock game on Sunday. Um, the Browns are not a great team. Like they had a fluky win against the Packers. That's about it. They got blown out by the Ravens and Lions, and barely lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. And their only win was a fluke win against the Packers. The Vikings barely lost to the Steelers, blew out the Bengals. You know, I trust. Honestly, I have to pick the Vikings here. I trust the Vikings a bit more. I bet you this might be a defensive showdown, surprisingly, but I think the Vikings are gonna win this game. The Browns are not, great. They're gonna show you why the Browns, are not great. This is gonna be the game that shows you, yeah, they're not great. And the Vikings are gonna, bounce back from that, L they had it on London. I mean, Ireland. So they're gonna, take, this time their victory and Britain. Yeah, I had the Vikings winning this game. I trust their offense and defense more than the Browns. I don't know what happened. The Browns are just the Browns. Joe Flacco already has 6 picks in the season. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got the Vikings winning this game. This one, yeah, I got the Vikings winning this game. I got the London game, the first London game of the season. I got them winning this game. All right, now let's go to the 1 o'clock slate, the early slate as we call it on Sundays. The 1 o'clock games. Let's start with that. It's an international game in the Thursday night out of the way. Then the first one that pops up here is the 1 o'clock game. All right, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is interesting. The Raiders lost to a block field goal, and they got blown out by the Commanders' backups, and they beat the Patriots, and they lost to who else? Raiders. Geno Smith threw 7 picks so far in the season, bro. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? I don't think y'all know. Didn't think that in. Geno Smith threw 7 picks already. And we are in week 5. We didn't even play in week 5 yet, and he's already 7 picks. Tua's not even there. Start talking about Tua with the interceptions. Tua doesn't even have not even half. Just saying, bro. Just saying. Geno, you're leading the league in interceptions. I think. I could be wrong about this. You're leading the league in interceptions, and the Colts have been really good on defense. As I've seen how they've been playing, bro. I trust that Indianapolis Colts at home. How they've been playing at home, they're undefeated at home this season. I got the Colts winning this game. How the Raiders have been playing after that week 1 little fluke against the Patriots. I sort of think it's a fluke now, but you know what? That's a good fluke because the Patriots don't deserve to win ever because they're a bad boys. They won 6 Super Bowls and they had a massive dynasty with Tom Brady. That's enough. I'm not even gonna lie. Patriots should just be chilling forever. I'm not gonna lie with you. But yeah. Right now, as you can see, it's probably the worst video of the 5 because I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm not even prepared for week 5, but it's already Tuesday, so I had to do this. This way you can tell this video is not maybe as good as quality of my explanation, but I got the Colts winning. They have a better defense. How their defense has been playing good. They picked off teams. They've been playing good. They barely lost to a good Rams team. They're 3-1. I trust the Indianapolis Colts to take care of business at home against the Las Vegas Raiders that have been really, really stinky so far. Except that week 1 game, the Raiders have been stinky ever since. They lost to the Chargers. They lost to a good Chargers team. They lost to the Commanders' backups. And then you lose to the Bears in a block field goal. This team tries to win, but the Colts are just going to be too much for them. The Colts feel like a better team, and they are a better team. I'm going to have the Colts winning this game. They're at home. They're going to be electric. Daniel Jones threw his first few interceptions, but not with the Raiders. So, they're not going to throw picks against Raiders. Yeah, I got the Colts winning this game. Maybe in a dominant fashion. So, yeah. Then we got the New York Giants versus the Saints. I thought this was gonna be a 0-4 stinker. Like both teams will be 0-4. The Giants winning the Chargers already gives you all the notion of this is still a stinker. This game is not good. But someone's gonna win here. And I trust both teams are bad. New York is less bad. So you know when the one is less bad will be the one's gonna win. New York has to win. Then just by logic, I had to pick the Giants. I'm not gonna pick a win this team to win. You think I'm gonna have the Saints winning this game when the Giants lap one against the Chargers? When they beat the Chargers right now, did you not upset the Chargers? The Saints have not done anything special. I feel like the Giants are surprisingly gonna do a quick comeback and go 2-3. You know what? I got them going 2-3. I'm gonna get them winning this game. Jackson Dart actually is not playing bad. Is it his name? The other quarter, he's played better than Russell Wilson. He got a win, and Russell Wilson didn't get a win. So I ain't gonna last night in Russell's fault. Russell threw 400 yards against the Cowboys, but I trust the Giants more. This is like a stinker game, but I guess I trust the Giants more. They look more talented just on roster otherwise, but it doesn't matter how they've been performing. As the Giants have been performing better, I'll give the Giants this win. This is gonna be a very weird game, but I had the Giants winning this game. Even though it was on the road, I got the Giants winning this game. And yeah, Saints, I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking good. I see them get blown out by the Bills, right? Then we have the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Jets. The Jets are the worst team in the NFL. They're the worst team in the NFL. And the Cowboys just got a tie against potentially the best team in the NFL. I'm not doing logic no more. The Jets are just bad. They don't got a good defense. Their offense is suspect. The Jets don't even know how to win games. They don't even know how to do anything right. The Jets are just really bad. The Jets are so bad, guys. They don't know how to do anything right, to be honest with you. They fumble the ball, they turn over the ball. They're bad. They're just bad. The Jets are bad. The Cowboys are so inconsistent. Their offense can be explosive sometimes, like to score 40 points, like they did twice already against the Giants and the Green Bay Packers, but they can throw some stinkers. The Cowboys are inconsistent, and for some reason it's a MetLife, so this game can be very, very weird. I'm not even saying it's a blowout because I don't even know. The Jets can just like do something crazy. But how the Jets have been playing so far, no way. There's no way I'm picking against it. I'm picking against the Cowboys here. The Cowboys are gonna take a win, not a tie. And how they've been performing, it's consistent. No 1-2-1. The weirdest record ever. I don't like it. I actually I'm a nerd in records, bro, and that's pissing me off with that 2-1. Cowboys, I don't even want to see y'all. Y'all. I think I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a fan. I'm a Dolphins fan, and I'm mad about a tie about teams I don't care about. So, like the Cowboys. Like, how am I? If you guys get me mad with a tie, you bored. How I feel about the Dolphins. But yeah, I got the Cowboys winning in a close one. You know why it's a close one? Because it's a MetLife. MetLife, you know, weird things happen there, bro. I promise you. But I still got the Cowboys winning probably by like a touchdown, or it can actually win by 2 possessions. You know what? I'm gonna say 2 possessions. I'm gonna have the Cowboys winning. That CD, how the Cowboys perform without CD Lamb, they are gonna win this game. It could be a blowout. I'll be laughing if it's a blowout. But yeah, I got the Cowboys. They're more talented anyway, and they're a better team anyway. Even though they're consistent, there's no way they're gonna fall to the Jets and get just the first win. As I said at the Saints, I'm not gonna win this team one, and also it's my divisional rival. So then we got the Denver Broncos versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Alright, the Eagles and the Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles currently, the current Super Bowl champions. Eagles. You guys been performing sometimes bad and sometimes great. You're 4-0. Congratulations. Don't let that get in your head. Because this is a trap game right here. I wouldn't be surprised to the slightest if the Eagles lose a game here. They just lose here. You know why? Because the Eagles are relying on defense. The Eagles are relying on defense. And to be honest with you, they're all, Tampa. If Tampa been playing defense like that the entire game, these Eagles would have done nothing. I'm talking nothing. Put only 7 points. I'm telling you, Broncos, right now. I don't. Look, I'm not gonna pick against the Eagles, right? Let's already start with that. The Eagles, I've been playing against one of the best teams already, like good teams, and they're already winning. They're showing why they're Super Bowl champions. It's why they're showing why they're the Super Bowl champions, and they're gonna show why they're trying to go back to back and try, go with a really better record than last year, like 15-2, 16-1, or 16-1 sounds crazy. 15-2 or 14-3, like something like that, and try to repeat. And they're trying to show off why they're gonna try to be a good Super Bowl team again. They want to win a Super Bowl again, and they're gonna beat the Broncos. Broncos, I had y'all in the pedestal early in the season, but you guys have to prove me why I had to hype you up again. Broncos, you started disappointingly, but you should guys be 3-1. Understand that? I understand y'all should be 3-1, but you're not 3-1. You're 2-2. That's why I had the Eagles winning. You guys sometimes are inconsistent. You should have beaten the Chargers and the Colts, but you didn't. You're not clutch. Your defense has to play clutch. Bonus can't throw turnovers. You guys cannot turn the ball. Y'all gotta be smart. You gotta have to play tough defense against the Eagles to beat the Eagles. How the Eagles have been playing, I have to pick the Eagles here. There's no way I'm gonna pick the Broncos. But for some reason, this can be an upset win. Because the NFL every week is a surprise. You never know what you're about to see every week. I'm telling you. You can tell my last picks. Realize why week 4 I did better. Because I realized the NFL. I have to realize what's up. All these picks can go wrong. But I feel like I'm not doing well this week. But I don't care. I already did well, so just do consistently well. Right. I have the Eagles winning this game. They're the more talented team. They're the better team. They show they're a good team. They're not really fraudulent anymore. They're starting to realize they're showing us why they're strong. And the Broncos need to prove themselves here. This is the game for the Broncos to prove themselves and actually pull off an upset here. But I have the Eagles slightly having the better defense offense. Broncos, if you're 3-1, then I'll be talking more highly about you. But I know you had a dominating win against the Bengals, but the Bengals, everybody's gonna be the Bengals right now. Without Joe Burrow, you could tell the massive difference. They were 2-0 and then now they're 2-2, so you could tell the Bengals fell off because Joe Burrow is not playing anymore. Yeah, he's out for the season almost. But yeah, that's about it. I got the Eagles winning. Next game. Next game. I know it's in the games. Yeah, I actually waited for this one. Yeah. It's Tuesday. Yesterday, I was at the game. You already know I'm talking about Dolphins. I was at the game yesterday. I watched my Dolphins dominate the Jets. I don't care if it's 21-27. The Jets scored a garbage time touchdown. And it just didn't matter at that point. Like, to be honest with you. And I was surprised to see Darren Waller scoring 2 touchdowns. That man was retired. Y'all Jets, y'all bad Jets. So yeah, we're going against the Carolina Panthers. I didn't even process the win yet, and I have to do this now. I'm obviously gonna pick the Dolphins. Duh. We all thought. The Panthers got blown out by the New England Patriots. The Patriots need to prove themselves first. I got the Dolphins winning. I understand that Tyreek Hill's injured. I understand Tyreek Hill's out for the season. I legit understand that. Tyreek Hill. Let's talk about Tyreek Hill real quick. Tyreek, you're a crazy man, but damn, you actually twisted your ankle. At the moment, I actually didn't even know it. Because I thought they got the first and I was like, yay, they got a first down. And then everybody was like quiet, and then I see people kneeling down. I'm like, oh, something went wrong. And then I see Tyreek Hill in the wheelchair, and I'm like, oh, this offense is not gonna be the same for the rest of this game. They score more points without Tyreek Hill, so maybe it's not like that. But I still trust my offense, even though Terry Hill's not playing, and our defense played much better than I thought. Oh, y'all been saying the Dolphins defense. Oh, let's be honest, Dolphins defense is bad. I'm not gonna hold you. That secondary is not great, but hey, they're adapting and they're forcing turnovers and actually playing football now, and they have a win. I feel like if we can carry that over to this game, we're gonna do the same thing to the Carolina Panthers, but much closer this time. Probably be a 34 to 27 game. But I got the Dolphins winning this game. Yeah, I think the turnover. It's like the same thing as like the Jets game. It depends, but we're on the road, so I would not be surprised if we lose because we're 1-3. I would not be surprised if my Dolphins lose, but we're 1-3. So I have nothing to lose. I have one team doesn't usually right now. That's nothing to lose. If we do win this game, well, we go 2-3. That's kind of. I'm hoping we win, but we'll see. We're right now favored to win currently. So people are favoring us here. But yeah, I got the Dolphins winning this game. Panthers are inconsistent. It, it's bias here. I'm not gonna hold you. Nah, but the Dolphins just a paper better team, and I trust my team obviously, and also I'm gonna pick my team. 30,000. I can give you a 50,000 reason I'm picking the Dolphins. I'm not gonna pick the Panthers. I ain't gonna explain this. Fins up. I need to enjoy the Tuesday victory instead of thinking about this game. So that's why I rushed this picks. So on to the next game, I guess. Actually, no, it's that time. Now the next game, we got the Houston Texans. Oh my gosh. Why I do this? Why I do picks? This is a game I have no clue who to pick. The Ravens are decimated right now on injuries. The Texans have a horrendous O-line, but a spectacular defense. Unlike the Ravens were hyped on defense, they're the worst defense in the NFL. I checked it earlier. They're the team that actually has the most points conceded in the NFL currently. And the Texans is the team that has the least amount of points conceded in the NFL. So basically, in a nutshell, the worst defense was the best defense. Just according to stats. But that's not how we estimate defenses, but usually, sometimes we do because that's how much points you allow. Literally. If you don't allow points, you're the defense. 51 points the Texans conceded. That's actually good Texans. But you're 1-3 because your offense cannot move the ball because your O-line is not great and CJ Shaw can't move. The Baltimore Ravens are decimated. Show. They got blown out by the Chiefs. I'm sorry. I'm picking the Texans to win this game. I'm sorry. How y'all played on Arrowhead? Oh, nah, I don't even care. Nah. I'm picking the opposite. I'm picking the Texans to win this game. They shut out the Titans. If the Texans can come in here and play defense, right? Ravens. Y'all could win this game. I will not be surprised y'all win. Because even if I pick you, I would not even trust y'all either. So this pick is a toss-up pick. The Ravens are not bad. I trust me, the Ravens are not bad. But when the Ravens get healthy, they're gonna win 10 games in a row. That's what the Ravens do. I didn't know if Lamar's gonna play. I have no idea what's gonna happen to the Ravens. They're decimated. And how they play against the Chiefs and how the Texans played, the Ravens don't have a great. Look, if the Ravens can't healthy get soon, it's not gonna look good. It's not looking good for the Ravens. This was supposed to be a really, really good year for the Ravens, but it's not. They're already going to so it's already going downhill. They already have the same record as my team. Ravens. You guys know y'all. You guys already have the same record. Okay? It's my team, so. And we're going against each other on Thursday night, so y'all better be ready for that one. You better be ready for Halloween time when that happens. But that's way too far away to talk about. Let's have off away. But yeah, I'm gonna have the massive upset. I have the Texans winning this game. Am I confident? No. But whoever I pick here, I will not be confident about. So I guess I pulled the upset here. Will the Ravens win? Probably yes. Because they're at home. I don't know why I'm picking the Texans, but last week showed me pick sometimes the upset. Then we have the Tennessee Titans versus the Arizona Cardinals. Tennessee didn't even score last week, and they're 0-4. Arizona's ain't that bad. Arizona's the right team. They're okay. They can win games. They can lose some games. They're like a mediocre team. You know, they can win some games for you. They can look good, and then they can be. They don't look. They look okay. They look like alright team. They look like a team that's gonna be like 9-8 or 8-9 in the season, like last year. Maybe they'll be like 9-8 type of team, like Arizona Cardinals, or they can sneak people and maybe make the playoffs. Who never? Who knows at this point? But the division looks a little complicated. But there's no way they're losing the Titans. The only good thing about the Titans is their quarterback. That's it. Everything is horrendous. They're 0-4. They got shut out. Texas, yeah. I got the Arizona Cardinals in this game dominantly. Yeah, it might be a close game. You never know, but nah, I got the Arizona Cardinals in this game. This is an easy pick. I'm not gonna hold you. Then we got the Buccaneers versus the Seahawks. The Buccaneers. Bucks. Y'all play too late, man. What I saw from the Bucks offense on the second half of that game got me shocked. I was actually watching that game because I was like, why not? And I saw two bombs. Hey, Bucks. Maybe y'all do the Seattle Seahawks. Hey, Bucks. Oh, no. What I saw. Oh, bro, y'all. See, I told y'all the Buccaneers are super team, bro. Y'all, they smoked the Eagles defense in the second half of that game. But a little too late. Turnovers. Actually, before that first bomb, when they went 13-24, I actually was complaining about them not taking a field goal. They went for it and they failed. But their defense was actually playing lights out the second half. The Eagles did score a touchdown, but let me tell you, that literally the Buccaneers had two turnovers that cost them, I think, the entire game completely. Like this should have been like a 31-28 game. Just letting you know, they should have scored a field goal that was like they're at range. They decided not to go for it because they were 24-6 down. I said just go for it and get a stop. They got to stop the next. I was like, yo, this game could have been much closer. And then they fumbled. Then they gave the Eagles score. You know, if the Buccaneers can clean up a little bit of the messes and start playing good the entire game, they're a Super Bowl team, bro. I'm not kidding. The Buccaneers might be contenders, y'all. They literally are. But the Seahawks are also another good team. Look, I'm not gonna take away the Seahawks. The Seahawks are a pretty good team, but I trust the Buccaneers defense and offense more than the Seattle Seahawks. It's not saying the Seattle Seahawks are at home. They're at home. They have a whole massive home field advantage. The crowd is gonna be loud. The game's gonna be loud. I understand that. But I'm gonna give the edge to the Buccaneers. Their offense is much better, and their defense is just as good or better than the Seattle Seahawks defense. So I'll trust the Buccaneers to win this game on the road and go 4-1. But Baker Mayfield literally locked in until he threw that interception for no reason. That was so unnecessary, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. That's what I got. Then we got the Detroit Lions versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals. Without Joe Burrow, defense is bad. Offense don't look the same. And you guys are horrendous. The Lions picked up on offense and defense. And the Lions offense looks like the Lions from last year. That they're scoring 54. The Lions, you guys captivated me. You guys got me hyped again. You guys got me like, okay, you guys can win your division. Like I thought you were gonna win this. The Packers, you know. Packers, Packers, y'all should win the division, but hey, Packers. That's what happens. Right now, the Lions own the division right now. And the Lions are not gonna let go. This is the type of thing the Lions do. They just like do bad at the beginning of the season and it just walk off. They just blow to a stratosphere amount of wins. I would not be surprised if this team goes 10-1. I'm not even kidding. But they're 3-1 right now, and they're gonna go 4-1. I got the Lions. They're gonna put probably 50 points on. They might put 60 on the set. Y'all Bengals. Oh, y'all. If they can concede 48 to this, oh my god. Oh, this game's gonna get bad. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. How their offense, how the Lions' offense has been playing right now. Their defense is also playing actually quite great, actually, surprisingly. Forcing some turnovers, some crucial plays. They've been actually not playing that bad on defense. The only lost game, to the Packers. They're supposed to be right now, undefeated right now, but Packers like to, sell a little bit. So losing to the Browns and times to the Cowboys. So Packers, that bye week better hype y'all up again. But yeah, I'm gonna have the Lions easily winning this game. Not even close. So yeah, let's not waste our time here. Then the next game, this game, the Washington Commanders, the Los Angeles Rams, the Chargers. Why they're in Los Angeles? There's just two teams in Los Angeles, two teams in New York. Stupid. Well, this game is gonna be a weird one, but I will have. I don't know, bro. Like the Chargers look like they're. If the Chargers won against the Giants, I have to have the Chargers winning this game. I heard JD5 might come back in this game. I don't know about Terry McLaurin, but if JD5 is back, I think that offense will be playing much better. And how the Chargers played last week. If they moved on to this game like that. But, see, no matter who I pick again. See, I don't even know who's going to win this game. I don't know if JD5 is going to ball out. I don't know. I don't know if Justin Herbert's going to do what he did last week. Just don't know. It depends. It depends. I'm assuming, the Commanders out there, JD5, and they win, but this can be this might go wrong for me, and it will, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have the Commanders winning this game. I should have the Los Angeles Rams. Oh my goodness, Chargers winning this game, but after what y'all did, I don't trust no Chargers. They chargered it. That's what they do. They chargered it. The Commanders are gonna come back and win this game. Watch. I understand they lost to the Falcons. They gotta win. They're not going 2-3. There's no way. Then we got Sunday Night Football. The New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Division rival game, I see. Buffalo. Y'all been sleeping, like y'all not impressive. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, 4-0. Great for y'all. How y'all didn't blow out the Saints then? If y'all so good, how do you let my team almost beat you? Like you almost lost to the Ravens. Well, the Ravens were actually good in week 1, but y'all should have lost to the Ravens and y'all didn't. And then the only good win came to the Jets, and the Jets are just bad. So you only beat a team with combined wins of 2. When the Patriots have been actually trying, the Patriots as well as just. But I can criticize Buffalo all day. They're at home, and they've not lost at home since 2023, I think. They just don't lose at home. If there's one thing about Buffalo, if they don't lose at home, divisional rival game in New England, as I said, they look good. No. I told you they have to prove to me that they're a good team. If they're a good team like everybody says, and they make me sit here and say I'm wrong about the Patriots, they have to win this game. And unfortunately for them, the Bills are going to continue the winning streak, and they're going to win this game. I trust the Buffalo Bills more because Josh Allen's probably going to do what he does usually, right? This is going to probably be a really close game, but the Bills are going to slide out with a field goal to win the game or something crazy like that, and they win the game. And the New England Patriots are going to show they're not as bad, but just you got to prove it. That blowout win against the Patriots, you got to prove it. 2-2, New England, prove you're good. Prove it. Prove that you're that great team. But you're not going to be that great team, aren't you? You're not going to prove nothing. The Bills are going to do what they're supposed to do and win this game. That's simple. That's Sunday Night Football. Then we got Monday Night Football. The last game. This video is probably 40 minutes. because I'm so unprepared for this video. It's not even funny. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Jacksonville. I'm not trying to hate on him, but you're going against the Kansas City Chiefs, and they are starting to get hot now. Patty Mahomes, if he gets, crazy, you already know how that goes. Am I mad? No, they're 2-2. No, they're 0-2. They just came back. So I see the G's losing probably 7 games this season. They're making the playoffs like usual. That shows they usually do. But I don't see them going to the Super Bowl. So they're not gonna do what they usually do. But they're gonna try. Because they're the Kansas City Chiefs. Also, I said Patty Mahomes because I want to say it's Patrick Mahomes. I know how to say it. I'm just being weird. But yeah, Jacksonville's at home. I saw how y'all look. Jacksonville, you're not a team. You're winning your games. I understand. But the Chiefs, how they performed and how they're winning games now, they put 37. It's been a while since I've seen that offense. Hold on, doors open. Give me a second. It's been a while since I see the Chiefs playing that great on offense, and that's dangerous. If Patrick Mahomes has a chance to go to 500, he's gonna take that chance and take it, and he will take it. And I have the Chiefs winning this game. It's probably gonna be 52. I'm gonna put 53 points in a total game, but you never know. Maybe the Chiefs put 40 points. The Chiefs offense is actually great finally. Y'all Chiefs! Finally y'all know how to blow out a team, but it's too late, y'all not. When you're a bad team, you guys actually perform great. We are a lot of sense. I am gonna have fortunately the Chiefs winning this game. I don't really like the Chiefs, but this season I really don't hate them because, they actually, not being what they usually are. There's 14 picks, so there's less picks for me to be right about. And more picks to be wrong about. So this is going to be a terrifying week for me because I can't bail out with 8 wins. Oh my gosh. So I don't know how I'm going to perform this week. might have the longest prediction video of 45 minutes or something. Rush these picks completely. I'm trying to enjoy Victory Monday as you see. But yeah, I predicted all the games. And as you see, week 5, I got you. Took a long time with the review. I took my most interesting picks. But yeah, that's my week 5 predictions. You like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But actually, in a serious note, let's see if I do good. I already did good last week, but I don't want to do bad this week, This is gonna probably be the weirdest video because the other 4 were pretty professional at least. This one's a little unprofessional. Why? I don't know. I feel, and then I watched the video, I'm like, it's alright. But this is an unprepared prediction because I feel like I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But I'm like, oh no, I'm supposed to do it today. So yeah, I'm not thinking about week 5 or statistically, but that's what I got. So I might get a lot of these wrong, all because I'm not thinking ahead because I'm not trying to think ahead. I'm trying to think about week 4 still, but hey, it's already week 5. Alright, I'll get to week 5. I might get all these wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna end this really long video out of the way, and yeah, let's see if I do good, y'all. Let's see if we do good. Last week we did alright. We did super good. Cowboys and Packers screwed it over. Phins up, by the way. Phins up. Please, Miami win again. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy the win right now, actually. Miami has Dolphins.